Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying 6 flavors of Cioccolato Fudge. Hope, my friend Hope, gifted us with these, and Cioccolato came out with a special St. Patrick's Day box, and Hope really wanted us to try it. And so a lot of these are like Irish themed, which I think is really, really cool. She actually ordered us 9 pieces, but that's good because 3 that we've already reviewed previously, I can show you how they come wrapped. So they come like this. The only bad thing is they don't tell you what they are on the piece of fudge.
Yeah, I really wish they would mark the stickers.
I do. They do give you a cheat sheet in here. But if you have no idea what you're looking for, then...
Sometimes the names aren't representative of exactly what things look like.
Exactly. So, and this has always been enough until they offer special editions. It's okay as long as they leave it on the website. Where you run into the problem is once they don't sell it anymore, the picture's no longer on the website and you can't find it, and you're like, how in the world do I even know what this is? I don't know what I'm looking for. And so I've noticed that there are like some cookie places I've looked at before, and they do have cookies that come and go. But they'll say they keep the picture on there all the time, like year round. You get the same pictures and descriptions and everything, but they'll say not available, seasonal or limited time or something like that. So I'm thinking if Cioccolato did something like that, it would be awesome, to where just like this one with the shamrocks on there, they can have the picture on there year round and just put seasonal, not available right now.
It makes you look forward to getting something when it comes available.
Yeah, exactly. And then you can go through the page. Unless they only offer it
once ever.
Right, because then you could go through the page and you could be like, ooh, I want to look at what they offer for Easter normally. And
I did find them though. I looked back at the Google Cache pages and found them.
He found them. I would not have been able to find them, so I'm glad Kevin found pictures and the descriptions so we know what they are. The only thing is, it says on here they had marked caramel pecan cheesecake. I did not get a caramel pecan cheesecake. Instead, I got 2 of the chocolate pecan, which is fine. I'm totally fine with that, but I wanted Hope to know that in case Hope is watching this. She did try to order, my very favorite that we've ever had is the White Tiger. And she tried to order that and they were sold out of it. But she was able to get Kevin's favorite, which is probably my second runner-up, honestly. Oh, what is yours called?
Salted caramel something.
Yeah, it's the salted caramel butterscotch, and it's probably my second runner-up, like I said.
Super sweet.
I'm thrilled with any fudge, honestly, from Cioccolato. So I'm not complaining, but I just want Hope to know that. So I did find the best descriptions I could. The first one we're going to be trying, I guess I can tell you what we have here before we try any of them. We have the chocolate pecan, and then we have the Shamrock Heath English Toffee. We have a Irish cream coffee, a Guinness Fudge, a maple walnut, and a Cougar Butter, which I didn't even see Cougar Butter listed anywhere on their website at all.
I found it on a cache page.
Yeah, so I was glad that we were able to find that. Okay, so the first one we're going to try is the chocolate pecan. Our classic milk chocolate fudge with fresh pecan pieces mixed all the way through. So every bite has some crunch plus whole pecans sprinkled on top.
How big a piece you want? Like that big?
Oh yeah, that looks wonderful. That is terrific.
You really taste some pecans. We recently had other fudge, and this is so much better. And it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Well, pound for pound is probably cheaper, or ounce for ounce is probably cheaper than
Well,
what we got.
and I tell you all, during every one of these videos, if you order $25 or more, free shipping. You can't beat that anywhere. Most companies want to get you when it comes to the shipping, not Cioccolato. That's terrific. Those
awesome.
pecans are everything.
And the texture of the chocolate fudge is just so soft.
They are, they add so much crunch, and when you bite into it, all of those pecans are like crumbly in your mouth, and it's just so much fun to chew
good.
those.
It's very, very
and the chocolate's wonderful. Okay, now we have the Shamrock Heath English Toffee. Honestly, the only difference between this and their one that's out all the time, their Heath English Toffee, is the Shamrocks. So it is Heath English Toffee Fudge with a layer of milk chocolate fudge topped with green chocolate shamrock candies.
It's good. The little shamrock candies are a little hard, but it's still got a really good flavor. Super sweet.
Do you think that represents Heath?
Not really. It's more just it's super sweet. I mean, it's almost just sweet. I mean,
Yes.
there is a flavor there, and it's almost like a vanilla almost, but
Besides the Snickers, one of Kevin's favorite candy bars is a Heath.
I love Heath bars.
And if you're in other countries, a Heath bar is like a dime bar. It's
Very similar.
Very, very similar.
That's good.
I think it's wonderful.
Yeah.
The Shamrock pieces do add an additional texture, like
Yeah.
Kevin said.
Yeah, they're kind of hard.
They're like any sprinkle that you would get.
Like a bigger sprinkle.
Yeah, a larger sprinkle. You're going to get that dense
Like crunch.
crunch. But overwhelmingly, it is just, that will put you on a sugar high.
Oh, yeah.
Very,
Yeah.
very super sweet.
All of these will.
All of these will, yeah.
Yeah, I just ended up giving you half of the slice.
And I ate it all. This is the Irish Cream Coffee. Irish Cream highlights our delicious homemade vanilla fudge alongside notes of real coffee.
No doubting what that is. I mean, you immediately know coffee. And it does have a creamy flavor to it.
Wow.
More coffee than anything, though.
You know, and you might think, oh, I would get tired of eating that. I would not get tired of eating that one.
It's so sweet.
Some coffee things that have coffee in them, I would get tired of having that same coffee. But that is so, just, I cannot even just describe to you how sweet it is. It's extremely sweet.
Yeah, and it has a good coffee. Like if you like your coffee with sugar or sweetener and creamer,
That's what, yes.
it's a very creamy, sweet coffee.
Except instead of adding just a few sugar packets,
You
you've
put like
added
peanut.
a lot of sugar packets.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
you
it
even
does have
get
a
a little
creamy-
grittiness.
It does have a creamy texture, though. I mean, a
And-
creamy flavor, though.
The vanilla's nice.
Yeah, yeah. It's a good.
Their base vanilla flavor is wonderful. This is the Guinness Fudge.
Yeah, I'll pick the piece of candy out separate.
We use real Guinness beer. We combine Guinness Stout Beer with our dark chocolate fudge. Okay. That's a whole beer.
You can eat that.
Like, I expected it to be half a
I
beer.
did too. You can just eat it.
Don't you want to bite?
No, go ahead. I would. Does that have liquid in it, or? I expected it to have liquid in it.
It's just soft.
Oh, like a truffle. That is not some you. Here, I like the other half.
Yeah.
I would not want to eat that if you didn't like a beer flavor.
Because it is strong. It's kind of musky.
It is.
It definitely gets
Full of
up in your
hops.
sinuses and everything.
Yeah, it's from the hops.
It is a.
It's grainy.
This reminds me. It doesn't taste. Kevin and I did a review where we did like an advent calendar, a beer advent calendar. So you get your lighter beers, But then you get your dark beers.
Like the lagers and
This
stuff like
reminds me of one of those dark
Guinness
beers.
is pretty strong beer anyway. We've had other things with Guinness. It's always been strong.
Yes, it is very strong. It comes across as strong and dark.
Mm-hmm. But if you like that taste of beer, you're left with the aftertaste. I mean, I've still got that beer kind of flavor in my mouth, so you'll love it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be one I would buy all the time.
But I think it's good for a special occasion.
I could eat this piece.
Yes.
Like I wouldn't want a whole box of it, but this piece is plenty for me.
And then that's how
it'd be fine.
Okay. The next one is maple walnut. What's maple without walnut? Our creamy maple fudge gets blended with its tag team partner, walnuts. So, and it looks like the walnuts are all through there.
It smells good too. That tastes like maple syrup. If you've ever had real, like maple syrup in a jar or whatever, that's what that tastes like.
Just like with the pecans, the walnuts, they did not skimp at all.
No, and that makes the flavor.
It
goes
really does.
well together.
It does. You get the chunky walnuts on top, but then the pieces on the inside, just like with the pecans, they didn't. They could have so easily
just sprinkled them
chopped them up so fine, and they didn't. They left them in. You can see they left them in hunks here. The pecans are in hunks here, to where you really get the true sense of it, and it's not just little pieces incorporated throughout the chocolate.
Kind of like what you get in a candy bar or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the maple's nice. It's not fake. It's not.
It's pretty strong though, so you better like maple.
It is strong, but it's not.
It's not chemical.
Chemical-like, yeah. Now, this one out of all of them seemed like something I would like the most, and that's why we've saved it for last because of me. Because it has peanut butter.
Got nice layers in there too.
This one is called Cougar Butter. Layers of milk chocolate fudge, mocha fudge, and dulce fudge lined with peanut butter and caramel. Sounds terrific.
Biggest flavor, peanut butter. It's the strongest flavor out there. You get a little bit of the caramel flavor, but it's 90% peanut butter. It's really good though.
That's a little piece of heaven. So
if you like peanut butter, yeah, there's not any question about it.
A little bit of saltiness, but mainly, you know, the mocha to me isn't something that stands out.
No, I really don't get a mocha flavor.
It's mainly peanut butter and caramel.
Yeah, that's what I think.
And
too.
I mean, that is just
it's excellent.
Wonderful. It's wonderful.
That's not my number one though. I'm sure it is you.
Gosh, it's so hard. They're all wonderful. To be honest though, to be fair, I probably would not order the Guinness again, just because there's nothing wrong with it. But if you're not a big beer drinker and you don't want that strong,
we're not a lover of beer.
Right, exactly. I would rather have Jamaican rum if I was going to have an alcoholic drink. So that one for me would not be a repurchase, even though they did a wonderful job with it. Gosh,
the peanut butter, you can say it.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Cougar.
That's my number two. My favorite is the chocolate pecan.
I love that. I absolutely love it, and we got lucky because, quite frankly, I'm glad they messed up.
I'd rather have two than the
I'm
cheesecake
glad.
anyway.
I'm glad because we had already reviewed the cheesecake, and I'm glad they left it out, and I'm glad we got two of these, so it ended up working out perfect.
That's my favorite one.
Because it's absolutely delicious. It reminds us, I'm sure Kevin's thinking the same thing, of a little bit of Christmas time, because around chocolate fudge with pecans or walnuts, either way you want to make it, that just nothing says Christmas to us like having that kind of fudge.
And I've made chocolate fudge many times. I've never got mine to be that soft and squishy.
Right.
It's just like literally laying in your tongue, it just melts.
Right.
I've never gotten quite that texture yet.
And if you want it firmer, just put it in the refrigerator.
Okay.
Put it in the refrigerator.
Although I don't know why you want it firmer.
No, because it's perfect.
Well, some pieces are firmer. Like this one is a firmer piece of fudge. I mean, that one's not as sticky. This one's
it's
firm.
Very soft.
It's very, very soft. This one's a firmer piece. The Guinness is squishy. You know, most of them are pretty squishy.
This one feels, but they tell you, you know, if it's a warmer day outside or something like that, then just pop it in the refrigerator for a couple of hours and it's fine.
So they're all good though.
They're all very good, but I am gonna go the Cougar, and then I'm gonna go with the chocolate pecan as well. But then I'm gonna go with that Heath.
The Shamrocks. I like the original version better than the one with the Shamrocks because I don't like the hard little Shamrocks on there, but that's just me.
Well,
the flavor's the same.
Yeah, well, they said their description of the regular Heath said something like it had a caramel drizzle. This, I'm not seeing a caramel drizzle or tasting it. You just see the Shamrocks. So if you get it in the year round, just know that yours will probably have a caramel drizzle. I think I would like that even more with the caramel drizzle. Sure. So, but once again, Cioccolato Fudge, they do not disappoint. They're made in the heart of San Francisco. They've been around for a long, long time. And just a really, really stellar fudge company. So thank you very much to Hope for sending us this wonderful gift. We really appreciate it, and thanks for watching.